Ooh, who has been watching Married at First Sight UK? It has been definitely drama filled, and let's get into it. Well, now that the weddings are kind of out of the way, it's really time to start getting into things, right? There's some really cute matches, as always, and there's always some questionable ones as well. And yes, the weddings are cute, but I always prefer the dinner parties. That's when I believe it really gets really juicy. Now, I have to say that I wasn't impressed with the producers at first with this kind of new storyline that they were running with, where people were assuming that the first transgender woman was going to be prepared with someone who didn't know that, they were trans. And I thought that was really bang out of order and was not the case anyway, because as we could see from the show. So to me, that was just Channel 4 producers doing the most. Now, one of my fave couples at the moment are Jay and Luke. I feel they were such a cute couple. They seem to be quite well matched. Their honeymoon was really cute. They seem like they're really supportive of each other. And I'm here for them. I can see them going quite far, hopefully. Now, when I saw Laura, however, and her attitude about, she likes Chelsea guys and blah, blah, blah. And she gets paired with a very cockney guy. You could tell she wasn't impressed. But then I thought, I've seen her face before. And lo and behold, she's actually been on a couple of celebs kind of go dating shows. So my question is really, is she here for love or for fame? Here she is on the dating show, and she's paired up with Pete from Towie here. So I was very much of the opinion of, is it just a case of, looking a bit of fame maybe? But, we shall see. Nathaniel is another one who's familiar with TV because he was actually previously on Geordie Shore, Hot Single Summer, and he's also done another dating show. I think it was Hot Free and Single. So again, the question is, is it fame or is it love? And George, he has also been spotted on TV before. He was also on another sort of celebs go dating show. Let me pop it in here. Hold on. Here he is seen with another one from Towie on what seems to be a sort of dating type show as well. So again, are half of these contestants here for love or are they here for fame? But anyway, let's get into it. Paul and Tasha, they are such a cute couple. I'm here for them at the moment. I want to see how they do. They are very non-problematic at the moment, and I think they're very cute. Besides breaking the bed when they moved in. That's the only problem I've seen them have at the moment. I think the judges got it right here. They seem quite well matched, and it's good to see them, getting on. Side-eyeing her box braids, though. Side-eyeing them very seriously. Now, Ella and Nathaniel, I do feel like Ella is a bit dramatical and she just needs to chill out a little piece. Nathaniel, to me, seems like he's just not that into her at the moment, and that's a bit awkward for him. Obviously, I said he's been on the TV before, so of course I do give him the side eye, but I would be feeling a bit too, I feel like she's just trying to smother a bit too much, and he's trying to take it easy. He's saying he likes to get to know personalities more. She wants him to be all over her, and it just doesn't work that way. So I feel like she's just putting too much pressure on herself and on him, and hopefully they'll take the judges' advice. Another couple that I love, like I said at the start, Jay and Luke. I feel like they're very well matched. Sense of humour. I feel like judges have got it right on this one so far. They just are such a cute couple, so I'm definitely here for them. Now, George and Peggy, when they got together, I just thought, this is going to be interesting. He is a buffoon who's obsessed with breasts. And then you've got Peggy, who is just overly dramatic and is quite annoying at this point. Their argument about, adult content was just ridiculous because she doesn't do adult content. So why are you getting offended? Yes, I can understand you don't want your husband to necessarily want you to do that. But his point is that he just wants to support you with whatever he was doing. He's a bit of an idiot. He's just trying to, push his way through. And it just seems to me that he's going to spend a lot of his time apologising to her because she takes everything personal. I mean, obviously, he's going to say whatever she wants to hear at this point to be his, to be seen as a Mr. Charming, and she'll just keep swallowing it up. But I feel like it's going to come to a head between these two because I don't see them being that well matched at the moment because, she's the one who is usually causing a lot of problems and he is a bit of a buffoon, like I said before. I feel like she definitely just wants some limelight at this point because why is everything so dramatical? It's becoming across mad annoying. Like now you have me defending George, who I'm not really a fan of and who I think is a bit of a buffoon. But because you're just doing too much, it's just dramatics and arguments and dramatics. I'm just like, no, sort it out. I would be side-eyeing definitely his the gaming situation with us doing the squats. Like, what are we doing over here, George? Like, really? What the hell is going on? So there's some things you can side-eye, but the whole dramatics of walking out and causing bad energy and all that kind of stuff, it's just not needed. But we'll see how this lot unravel. Now, these two, Shona and Brad, now when they matched, I thought actually they seemed like a good match on paper. When they met each other, they seemed like they really liked each other. And as you can see, they have gone full on love bombing each other, which I think is slightly problematic. I think they're cute. I think they are kind of well matched, but at the same time, my eye is side eyeing them because I'm like, no one falls in love that quick, lady and man, because you're both saying that you fall quickly, which to me is red flags. And you guys are just all over each other. But I feel like it's lust at the moment rather than love. But we'll see what happens. I think they're cute. They look nice together. And I hope that they can work out their stuff. Because I just feel like at the moment they're in a very much a, sexual energy, lustful energy. And they are believing that to be love. But we shall see. We can see that next week there are some cracks forming. But I do think they are cute. They're a cute couple. So my faves at the moment are Paul, Tasha, Luke and Jay. And these guys are kind of like, slow behind them. We all want to see more authenticity than they'll be up there. Now, I had to say the best to last because Porsha and Terence, Lord have mercy. Now, when they first met each other, I thought, okay, cute, let's see how this goes, right? His first impression was rah. Her first words were, are you Christian? But their little happy wedding day quickly car crashed very, very quickly because you found that they're just not very well matched. I'm sitting here side-eyeing the judges like, did you see what she wants? And you've got someone she's religious. She's in bed by 11 o'clock. She wants someone who can take care of her. She needs someone who earns very well. She made that quite well known. And she doesn't want to go out. She doesn't want to party. She wants things her way, Portia's way, right? And you've got Terence over here. He's a father of 3, never been married, never been engaged. He's a DJ, so he loves to be out and partying all the time. His night is getting started at 11 o'clock. So what are we doing here? Now, when they had the conversations on the honeymoon, it had me cracking up about the 50-50 situation. But then it quickly, it went left, with him admitting to cheating in the past and, her getting upset about that, her being rude to him, telling him to wrap it up is where the argument started. But how is she now in front of the judges lying her head off, talking about he threw a spoon at her, all these dramatics. I'm like, look, you can be upset about some things, but the way she has spun it is ridiculous. She is giving, I'm kind of here for TV. As much as I would want to root for these two, I am just like, I'm not surprised that Terence wanted to leave because it's just giving too much drama. It just seems like they're not even either in the same spending bracket because when you saw Porsha on honeymoon, she was like, yeah, this is what I'm used to, where he's talking about he wants to phone home and say he's made it. So I'm like, judges, did you just do this to just come and piss people off? Because whilst it's good entertainment for TV, this is a hot mess. Terence looks very miserable, like he wants out. She is very stony-faced here and also not very happy about it, which made me laugh because when she was in the taxi on the way to dinner party, she was saying that, she's quite committed to the process. But I thought, well, actually, you're the one who walked out of the apartment and kept the argument going in the apartment. Rightly, you can be upset about some of these things, but I just feel like if you're entered into this process, you need to be a bit more cool-headed. He was bang out of order for walking into the dinner party and ignoring her, not acknowledging her, then trying to get her to speak to him later on. Obviously, she's going to be pissed off. That's just normal. But her, I don't understand why she had to come back to the dinner table with her bad vibes and spread it across the whole group so that everyone else could be in their business. It's just giving very much dramatics. And I'm here for TV. But we shall see. I mean, I am definitely interested and we'll be keeping up with this show. What are you guys thinking? Who are your favourites at the moment? Who do you think are the problem couples? And who do you think will not last at all? Let me know your thoughts below. I will be covering again from next week. Now that the parties are in, I am in.